afternoon. They changed their starting lineup. Their bench has been disrupted. Jokic on the move. He's made 2 in a row.
He is just too big, too strong. That Euro past the secondary defender.
Edwards around the Gobert screen. It's a 3.
If they're not moving on the screen, allow you as a guard to do what you need to do. Is DiVincenzo get another steal, and Minnesota's out on the break.
Dosunmu! What a play! Feeding. Outside, McDaniels, corner. Dosunmu.
Denver wants Minnesota to take jump shots.
It's the biggest lead for the Wolves. A rejection inside by the Wolves.
But Minnesota's just making plays on both ends of the floor as McDaniels attack. Talked about movement with this team, and you can see on the offensive end, that's the point of emphasis for this team, is to make sure that they don't stand still, they're not ball watching, that they're moving and catching Denver off guard.
Hardaway finished off that possession with a 2. DiVincenzo, 3. Player McDaniels, who had some comments about the defense of Denver. That shot will drop outside. Jokic puts it in. And McDaniels had some choice words about the defense of Denver, said it was non-existent. A drive inside Murray. He shows him at the other end. Second quarter going. Randall, 1 of 6. Oh, hammers it home.
This is unselfish basketball at its finest on both ends of the floor. They're giving of themselves for the other guy, and it's inspiring.
A lot of traffic. Randall inside.
You know what this reminds me of?
DiVincenzo, Gobert, driving hard. Jokic is there. The twist, the turn, the spin, the hook. Retrieved by Minnesota. It's McDaniels. Ant. Murray there.
The one thing that Minnesota do not want to do in this quarter right here is turn the ball over. That would allow Denver to get out and transition, get back into this game as Edwards get another bucket.
On both ends of the floor, gets out early and is able to capitalize.
Jones 3, puts it up and in. Spencer Jones. It's a rebound by Jokic. In stride, Jackson to the hole. Nice assists by Jokic.
But that's what they're going to need. They're going to need some of those relief baskets to get themselves going. Maybe get Minnesota to call a timeout here and regroup.
Quick release. Murray and another 2. Down Cameron Johnson.
Joker wants the ball. He wants it in secondary.
Oh, look at the defense by Gobert. Here comes Randall. DiVincenzo. Brown is there. Brown swats it away. It's Jokic right now with the double-double. Settling down after a miserable first quarter. Drives inside and gets 2 more. Goes right into Gobert.
And there's no stopping that. Ken said it, but Jokic just putting his head down.
Denver now in the bonus. Highland 3. Big hit. Bones Highland, a former 5. Reed dancing on Jokic.
1 of 8. From downtown.
That's the second time that Spencer touched the ground.
He took that one from St. Paul. He was so far away.
To Minnesota's credit, they're not giving up those backdoor layups, Kevin. He does a great job. Rudy! Get up, Rudy!
10 rebounds, 3 blocks. It's Trother down the lane. Scooping, no. Jokic, yes.
And Denver has had some success against...
Series tied at 1. Brown. Hardaway. 3. Jokic screen. Book it.
And finally, 1 drop.
They lost an important piece that's over in Atlanta right now playing well. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Good point.
And they were hoping that this guy right here be the guy to come in and fill that void, and he has done that.
He's got 21 off the bench tonight. 21 for Ayo Dosunmu. Driving here, Brown. He gets it at the other end. With .8 to go in the third.
And then looked at the ref like something's wrong with him.
You can't do it on the floor. You can't do it in public. Murray at the line. Nice shot rattles in.
Denver has had success.
First time Anderson's been in. Edwards drives. Double right there. Meta wall. Shot clock at 3. For cutting Dosunmu. He is He's been a magician tonight.
To be on an all-out attack. And so we see how he handles these minutes.
Well, Edwards shooting 40% from three in the regular season with legs. It's a little different when you're injured, having to adjust your game, and he made that adjustment in game two.
Look at this defense by McDaniels. Murray trying to get away. Thinking, firing, no. Rebound, Brown, whistle inside.
He's committed to the defensive end of the floor, and he's just going to make it hard on Murray all night.
Anderson picked up the foul, corner, three, bucket. Nice shot. But he's played with three different teams. Gobert comes back in. The crowd on their feet, man. They are appreciating as Jokic checks in and Edwards will sit. The crowd on their feet right now. Edwards is going to
the zone and see if they will use it. They utilize it, and it's kind of taking Minnesota out of their rhythm as Randle obviously gets into the teeth of the defense.
2 of 10. Minnesota has gone 2 of 7 in the paint. Hard shot. McDaniels
out of the game. They was kind of in between.
It's Jokic again. Gobert the close. Jokic nails the triple. Timeout Minnesota.
As a 4-time defensive player of the year.
It's Jones, Murray, the drive, and he got it. And Murray went right at McDaniels.
However, there was still enough discomfort that Denver didn't want to risk it tonight. So the plan as of now is to regroup tomorrow, map out next steps as the Timberwolves.
Well, thank you. Brown hesitating, jab stepping, and getting it to go on the deuce.
And that's going to be Jaden McDaniels because he backed up any and everything that everyone had to say about his comments about them on both.
16 points, 5 of 17, 0 of 5 from 3. And Strother's 3 is down. Puts it up and Julian hits it. Minnesota 8 of 32.
Candace, I know we talked about Ant-Man needing to put that performance on for Minnesota tonight. Help win this game, and you need your role players to step up in certain games in this series to get one. And tonight, I give Minnesota role players this win.
Look at the paint number, 64 paint points today. Excuse me, 66.
Look at this slide inside by Dosunmu.
This is a rivalry right here. If I've ever seen one, this is a rivalry.
Tyus Jones across the lane, got it to go.
The offense in neither game so far has looked like the Denver Nuggets offense we're used to seeing, and so we want to see what adjustments they make.
20 points, 10 rebounds. He was sensational. Dosunmu, hold on, DiVincenzo. Final seconds, Minnesota held Denver to their worst field goal percentage of the season. The Nuggets tonight shot 34%.